Hello all my dear students, welcome back to Prudence Coaching. As you know, in this particular channel, you will get ICSE, CVSE and WBBSE solutions of all subjects. Students, as we have completed with the introduction where we have explained what is a constant, what is a variable, what is a term and what is an expression. Today we are going to start with the sums. So let's start with the first question. Make up as many expressions with numbers, no variables, as you can from three numbers 5, 7 and 8. Every number should be used not more than once. Use only addition, subtraction and multiplication. As my dear students, it is already explained to you in the previous video that an expression can be any number, it can be any variable or it can be the combination of a number and variable along with the operators. That means plus, minus, multiplication, division all can be considered. But here you are not asked to use division. So you will not use division here. And again it is mentioned that you will not use any variable. So as you can see, some hints are being given. You can make the expression like this, that is 5 plus within the bracket 8 minus 7. That means we are using the numerals only once. As you can see here, we have used 5 ones, 8 ones and 7 ones, and the operators used here is plus and minus, which you can use according to the question. So similarly, you are asked to make as many expressions you can make. That means there is no limit. So you will just start writing like this. Given numbers are 5, 7 and 8, which you are asked to make expressions with. Next we will write expressions are, first one 7 plus within the bracket 5 plus 8, 5 plus 8 minus 7. So like this I have given you 10. You just go through the expression and try to make similar expressions and comment below. Next question. Which out of the following are expressions with number only? So here you are given some of the expressions as you can see, and you are asked to find out the expressions which are made up of only the numbers, means no variables are being used. So let us see. Number 1, we have y plus 3. Here y is a variable. That means its value varies according to the situation. It can take any value. So this is a variable. So this expression is not an expression with numbers only. Next one, number B, we have 7 into 20 minus 8z. Here we have 8 into z. So here this z is a variable because it is not constant. Its value is not defined. It can take any value depending upon the situation. So as this is variable, so this expression is not an expression with numbers only. So this will be also not our answer. Next one, number C, 5 within the bracket 21 minus 7 plus 7 into 2. So here all the numerical values are used for making the expressions. So this is our answer. One of the answer is number C, because here it is an expression with numbers only. Next one, number D, we have 5. Some of you will get confused by seeing that we have only 5. Then how can it be an expression? You must go through the definition of an expression. An expression is a number, a variable, or a combination of number and variable and operation symbols. So it may be a number, or it may be any variable, or it may be combination. Combination means both numbers and variable connected with the operators. So here 5 is a number, so we can consider it as an expression. Now 5 is only constant given here. It does not have any variable in it. So this is an expression with number only. So we have got number C and next one number D. Now let us move on to number E. Number E, we are given 3 into x, that is 3x, where x is a variable, means it is a letter, it is not a constant, it can take any value depending on the situation. Therefore 3x is not an expression with numbers only. Next one, number F, we have 5 minus 5 into n. Here n is the variable, so this will be also not our answer. Next one, we have 7 into 20, okay. Minus 5 into 10, okay. Minus 45, it is also perfect, but we have plus p. Here p is a letter and its value may vary, so here this will be also not our answer. Here our final answer will be number C and number D. Let us move on to the next question. Identify the operations, whether it is addition, subtraction, division or multiplication, in forming the following expression, and tell how the expression have been formed. So let us start with number A. So in number A, Roman 1, we are given z plus 1. So my dear students, you just tell me which operator is being used here, whether it is addition, subtraction, division or multiplication. So as you can see, we have used the symbol plus. So here we have used the operator, that is addition. So here we have used addition. Okay. Next, Roman 2. As you can see, we have z minus 1. So here the operator which is being used is minus, so it will be subtraction. Next one, y plus 17. So number 3 is y plus 17. Now tell me which operator is being used here. Here variable y is there and the number or constant 17 is there. Within this two variable and the constant we have the positive. So between this number and the constant we have the symbol plus, which means addition. Therefore the operator used here is addition. Number 4 is y minus 17. So here we are using the symbol, that is subtraction, that is minus sign. Now let us move on to next one, that is number B. So here B1 is 17y. Always remember, my dear students, when we have the constant, this is the constant 17 and here we have the variable y, and in between the number or the constant and variable we don't have any symbol or any operator. That means by default there is the multiplication. So here the operator used will be multiplication. Now let us move on to next one, that is Roman 2. So in Roman 2, as you can see, it is given y in the numerator and 17 in the denominator. So it is a fraction like structure which is given. Whenever it is given numerator, that is this one, and the denominator, that is this one, that means we are given like this, y divided by 17. So here the operator used is division. Now let us move on to next one, 5 into z. So as I have said, here we have the constant 5 and here we have the variable. In between these two we don't have any symbol, that means by default it is multiplication. So we will write here multiplication. Now let us start with number C. So in number C, Roman 1, it is given 2y plus 7. So here if we only see the continuation of this expression, we will find here we have 2, that is a constant. So we have y which is a variable, and in between this constant and the variable we don't have any operator. That means by default we have multiplication here. After y we have addition, next we have 7. So here we have used two operators, that is one is multiplication, another one is addition. In C Roman 2, as you can see, we are given 2y minus 17. So here in the first term, that is in between 2 and y, we have the operator multiplication by default, and here it is given subtraction. So here our answer will be multiplication and subtraction. Next one, number D. So number D, Roman 1 is 7m. So as I have said that 7 is a constant and m is a variable. In between these two we don't have any symbol, that means by default we have multiplication. So here our answer will be multiplication. And D Roman 2. Here we have minus 7m plus 3. As you can see, this is the first term. Okay, after that we have plus 3, that is our next term. So whenever you will get a minus sign in the beginning of the expression, that will be not considered as an operation. It is a sign of this constant only. So here minus, this minus will be not an operation. Here we will just ignore the subtraction sign in the beginning. First we have 7, after that we have a variable in between 7 and m. We don't have any symbol, that means we have multiplication by default. Next we have addition. So here the operations which are used are multiplication and addition. Now let us move on to D3. So in D3 it is given minus 7m minus 3. So here this minus will not be considered, as I have discussed, as it is a symbol in the first term at the beginning. So just ignore it. After that we have a constant 7, after that we have variable, that means in between these two we don't have any symbol, so we will consider it as multiplication in between. Next we have subtraction. So here the operators used are multiplication and subtraction. So my dear students, I think that all the sums are clear to you. So let us move on to the next one. Number 4. Give expressions for the following cases. So you need to make the expressions now according to the statements given. First one, 7 added to p. So we are adding 7 to p. So first write p here. So with p what we are adding? We are adding 7. So this is our expression for 4a. Now let us move on to number B. 7 subtracted from p, that means from p we are subtracting. So write p first. So from p we are taking away 7. So p minus 7 will be the answer here. Next one, number C, is p multiplied by 7. That means we are multiplying p by 7. We can write p into 7, or you can write this as 7 into p. Similarly, you will get 7p, because in between the constant and variable, if you don't write anything, that means by default we have a multiplication sign. Next one, p divided by 7. So we are dividing p by 7. Okay, p by 7. So you will write p as the numerator, division 7. So p by 7. Next we have number E, that is 7 subtracted from minus m. So from which number we are subtracting? We are subtracting from the variable minus m. So you will write minus m first. From it we are subtracting 7. So minus 7. Next one, number F. Minus p multiplied by 5. That means minus p into 5. So you will just write this symbol in the beginning, that is minus. After that you will write the constant, that is 5 into p. This can be also written. So this is a constant and this is a variable. In between these two we have multiplication, so we can write it as minus 5p, which is also correct. Next one, number G. G is minus p divided by 5. So minus p is divided by 5. You can write it like this. Write minus p in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. Next one, we have number H. that is p multiplied by minus 5. So p into minus 5. Always remember the proper way of writing this is always write the symbol first, that is minus. After that the constant, that is 5. Next the variable p. So you can write it like this. Now let us move on to next one. Give expressions in the following cases. Here also you need to find out the expressions. Let us start with 5a. 11 is added to 2m. So we will write 2m first. So with 2m we are adding 11. So 2m plus 11, because this is the sign of addition. Next one, number b. So let's start with number b. 11 subtracted from 2m. So we will write 2m first. So from this 2m we are subtracting 11. So minus 11. Next one, number c. 5 times y to which 3 is added. That means first you need to calculate or write the expression of 5 times y. 5 times y means 5 into y. So first write 5 into y, but we know if we write the constant and variable side by side, we can ignore the multiplication sign if it is there. So we will write 5y like this. And with it we are adding 3, as you can see, to which 3 is added. So we will write plus 3. So this is our answer. Now let us move on to number D. 5 times y from which 3 is subtracted. So first you write 5 times y. We have learned how to write 5 times y, that is 5 into y. So from this we are subtracting, means we are taking away 3. So minus 3 will be written like this. Next one, number E. So y is multiplied by minus 8. That means y into minus 8. I have said you, whenever you will get the formation like this, you need to write the symbol, that is, as we have minus here, so write minus. Next the constant, that is 8. After that we will write the variable y. So this is our answer. Now let us move on to number F. So in number F it is given y is multiplied by minus 8. So we have already done it in number E. So you just copy it, that is minus 8y, and 5 is added to the result. So this is the result after doing this one. So with it we are adding, what we are adding? We are adding 5 to it. So this will be our answer. Next one, number G. So in number G it is given y multiplied by 5. That means what? The constant 5 into the variable, that is y, and the result is subtracted from 60. We cannot write here 5y minus 16, as we are subtracting this result, that is 5y, from 16. So first we need to write 16, and from 16 we need to take away 5y. So this will be our answer, 16 minus 5y. Next one, number H. Y is multiplied by minus 5. So here y is multiplied by minus 5. That means you need to multiply this one. So we have minus 5 into y. So we will write here minus 5, that is the constant, into y. And the result is added to 16. That means plus 16. So now let us move on to 6a. From expressions, form means you need to prepare expression using t and 4. So you are going to use the variable t and the constant 4. Use not more than one number operation. That means you can use only one operation. That means you can use either of the operators. That is, you can either use plus or minus or subtraction or division. Altogether you cannot use more than one. Every expression must have t in it. So you need to make sure that variable t is there in each and every expression. So let us write the expression. So number I, you can write it as t plus 4. Next one you can write like this, that is t minus 4. Next one you can write like this, that is t into 4. T into 4 can be written as 4t. Next one, number 4 can be written as t divided by 4. Now if we just interchange the position of t and 4 in number 1, 4 plus t will be there, but t plus 4 is same as 4 plus t, so no need to repeat. Number 2, as you can see, we have written t minus 4, which can be written as 4 minus t, so this can be our answer. Next one, number 6, if we just interchange the position of number 3, you will get the same thing, so no need to consider. Now let us move on to number 4, t divided by 4. You can write it as 4 divided by t. So like this you can go on. So if you write only this 6, that only enough, no need to write any more. So it is clear that from here that t plus 4 is same as 4 plus t, and 4 into t is same as t into 4. So you need not to repeat the same thing. Now next one, number B. Form expression using y, 2 and 7. So here two constant, that is 2 and 7 is given, and one variable y is given. Every expression must have y in it. That means y is compulsory. You need to keep the variable y in each and every expression you are writing. Use only two number operations. As you know, we have four operators, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. At a time you can take any two. Okay, so let's find out how you are going to form the expression. So number 1 we can form like this, that is 2y plus 7. Next we can write like this, that is 7y plus 2. So here we are using multiplication and here addition. Here we are using multiplication, here addition. That means we are using two operations at a time. It's number 3, 7y minus 2. You can write like this, 2 divided by y plus 7. Number 5 you can write like this, 7 divided by y plus 2. Number 6 can be written like this, 2 divided by y minus 7. This you will go on writing. Let's see who can write the maximum. You just comment the answer in the comment box. So with this we come to the end of this particular video and this particular exercise. In the next video we will be starting with exercise 11.4. Till then, keep practicing all the sums which are done in this particular video and prepare for the next class as well. So stay connected students, and if you find the content of this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends to get more videos like this. Bye bye students, have a nice day, stay safe. See you in the next class.